Hi guys, welcome back. Myself Akshayan. I'm currently posting my VE in SVCA Bangalore. My topic is curve fitting by the method of least squares. Today I'm going to discuss about what are curves, curve fitting, types of curve fitting, applications of curve fitting, and problem for the equation y equals ax plus b. What is a curve? A curve is an object similar to a line but does not have to be straight. A curve may be thought of as the trace left by the moving point. It consists of only one dimension, which is length. It does not have width or depth. Moving on to curve fitting. Curve fitting is a powerful tool used in many fields to make predictions and inform decision making. At its core, curve fitting involves finding a mathematical model that best fits a set of data points. This can be done using a variety of techniques. Each has its own advantages and disadvantages. Types of curve fitting. There are five types of curve fitting. Those are linear regression, polynomial regression, exponential regression, logarithmic regression, and power regression. Moving on to linear regression. This is the simplest type of curve fitting and it involves fitting a straight line to a set of data points. Linear regression is often used when the relationship between independent and dependent variables is expected to be linear. Polynomial regression. This is a more general type of curve fitting that involves fitting a polynomial to set of data points. The polynomial regression can be used to fit curves that are not linear, but it can be more difficult to interpret than linear regression. Exponential regression. This type of curve fitting involves fitting an exponential function to a set of data points. Exponential regression is often used to model growth or decay, such as growth of a population or decay of radioactive material. Logarithmic regression. This type of curve fitting involves fitting a logarithmic curve to a set of data points. Logarithmic regression is often used to model data that is exponential in nature, but that has been transformed to logarithmic scale. Power regression. This type of curve fitting involves fitting a power function to a set of data points. Power regression is often used to model data that is proportional to another variable raised to some power. Moving on to the applications of curve fitting. Some applications of curve fitting are data visualization, modeling, prediction, physics, chemistry, biology, economics, and engineering. In data visualization, curve fitting can be used to create a visual representation of data that makes it easier to understand. For example, a scatter plot of data points can be difficult to interpret, but if a curve is fit to the data, it can provide clearer picture of a relationship between the variables. In modeling, curve fitting can be used to create a mathematical model of a real-world phenomenon. For example, the growth of a population can be modeled by a logistic curve and the motion of a projectile can be modeled by a parabola. In prediction, curve fitting can be used to predict future values of a variable based on the past data. For example, a company might use curve fitting to predict future sales. In physics, curve fitting is used to model the motion of objects such as trajectories of projectiles or orbits of planets. In chemistry, curve fitting is used to model the behavior of molecules such as rates of chemical reaction or absorption of light by the molecules. In biology, curve fitting is used to model the growth of population, spread of diseases, or the evolution of species. In economics, curve fitting is used to model the behavior of markets such as stock market or the housing market. In engineering, curve fitting is used to design products such as bridges or airplanes. Problems on fitting a curve of the form y equals ax plus b. By the method of least square, fit the curve of the form y equals ax plus b to the following data. Here x and y values are provided. where x ranges from 1 to 5 and y values are 14, 13, 9, 5 and 2. To solve this equation, we need other two equations. Those are summation y equals a into summation of x plus b into n. Summation xy equals a into summation of x square plus b into summation of x. For finding summation y, add all the y values. Similarly, for finding summation of x, add all the x values. Coming to summation of x square, first we need to square the x values and add all of them. Similarly, for summation of y square, we need to square all the y values and add all of them. For finding summation of x into y, first multiply all the x values with respect to y values and add all of them. In this table, you can see values of x square and xy. Summation of x is 15, summation of y is 43, summation of x square is 55 and summation of xy is 97. Now, by substituting the obtained values in equation 1 and equation 2, the first equation becomes 15a plus 5b equals 43. Here n value is 5 and substitute the summation xy, summation of x square and summation of x in second equation. Now the second equation becomes 55a plus 15b equals 97. We can solve these two equations using calculator. In calculator, first switch it to equation mode and select number of unknowns is 2. And now enter these values. On solving equation 1 and 2, we get a value is minus 3.2 and b value is 18.2. Discussed what are curves, what is curve fitting, types of curve, applications of curve and problem for the equation y equals ax plus b. Hope you liked the video. Thank you.